Danny Kaifetz is one of the best at his craft. On this day, carefully piecing together these 4 northern red oaks that, when finished, will become one of his trademark handmade 25-foot wooden Adirondack flagpoles.
I love what I do. I'm the best in North America at it. I take a great deal of pride in it. There's an immense amount of satisfaction in seeing these flagpoles go up and seeing the impact they have on people.
And Danny has also taken pride in donating at least one of his flagpoles every year to a deserving combat veteran that he would build here in his shop in Keysville, where over the past 2 decades, Danny handcrafted hundreds of wooden flagpoles that he has delivered across the country.
I think we ended up with 451 flagpoles in 41 states. We stacked them up 5 at a time so we could leapfrog from New York to Ohio to Virginia. We went as far as New Orleans, Iowa, Indiana. I was fortunate in meeting the people that were receiving our flagpoles. It wasn't just a industry, take one off the shelf, put it on a tractor trailer and never hear from them again. It was a very rewarding experience, and it led to my decision to not sell the company on my retirement. And that brings us to this location and why we're here and what we're doing.
When Danny retired last December, he moved to his camp in Owl's Head, New York, south of Malone, and he and local contractor Joni Melly renovated this old garage into a woodworking shop.
This is really state-of-the-art here.
And they've gone to work, crafting handmade flagpoles in a new way.
These flagpoles have a little different purpose than the ones I made prior to my retirement. Every year we made one of our handcrafted flagpoles and donated it to a wounded warrior, a wounded combat veteran. So that's why we're standing here today. And that truly was the highlight of my whole year. The ability to give one away, even in hard times and even during the COVID when the doors were locked and no orders and no trucking, we managed to do one every year.
And when it came time to retire, Danny decided that's all he's going to do. So he turned his business into a nonprofit called the American Heroes Flagpole Foundation.
The part I didn't care for at the end of my business was the business side, the financing, the invoicing, ordering materials, trucking, deliveries, every hassle there could be. And I told myself, I want to be a craftsman again, not a businessman. Our mission is to make 20 handcrafted northern red oak 25-foot flagpoles per year for the next 5 years. We call it the final 100. Each flagpole is donated at no cost. Combat wounded, combat disabled, combat decorated, honorable discharge. Any branch, any age, any gender, any war or conflict. The problem we're having is a lot of these vets that are so deserving don't feel they deserve it. One of the military sayings is, I'm not a hero, the heroes are the ones that didn't come back. If you know a veteran, twist his arm. If somebody else feels you deserve this flagpole, let them fill out the form, answer their questions, wait and see what happens.
Kaifetz says he'll turn to his hundreds of former customers for donations to cover the cost of the new flagpole.
It's a perfect target audience. I don't have to explain what these flagpoles mean to them. They've got one in their front yard. Their dad landed on Okinawa, and that's why that flag means something to them.
And donors who cover the full $5,000 cost of a flagpole get to choose which veteran will receive it.
So why do this?
Why? What symbol could better express a nation's gratitude to those who served than a flagpole flying the colors? We are giving honor to those that earned it and were denied. We owe these heroes, especially a generation that has never received the proper respect for their service and sacrifice. While we are nowhere near paying back these great Americans that were the best we had, we're trying to give them the one thing that our nation forgot to do, and that is to say thank you for all you did. And yeah, it surprised me that people would have that question, but I think that's the proper answer. We're giving away this symbol of why they served. It's extremely moving, very moving, very moving. I feel it's a privilege to make these. I just knew I was doing something right for a very select group of people that not only appreciated it, but deserved it.